Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we have something kind of fun and interesting. It uses some cards that kind of went under the radar in Foundations, but also a couple of other cards that already existed that work really well with these. So let's get into it and talk about what we're doing today. We've got some Crawling Chorus. Now, this actually matters that it makes another creature that comes onto the battlefield, and we'll talk about that here in a second. We're also playing Veteran Survivor. Now, I did try some other things in this slot, and at the end of the video, we're going to talk about some other cards you can try and things that I tested in here. But I settled on this because I did want at least a little bit of stuff that could deal with things in the graveyard. Now, also, Norrin, really cool here because you can pick up your creatures and replay them, and we have a couple of cards that are going to make this worthwhile. We also have Resolute Reinforcement because making some tokens is important in here as well, because of Impact Tremors. Now, this is a card that I really forgot was reprinted and it was around, but lo and behold, it's here, so we get to play with it. So we're going to give it a go today. And I think with us making a lot of small tokens and a lot of things that are like creating extra tokens or whatever, this should be pretty big. Now, because we have all the tokens, we're going to be playing some Arabella. Also a way to gain a little bit of life, which is kind of nice, but obviously just trying to finish our opponent here. We do have Animpakal, a full set of these, no surprise. If we're making all the tokens, getting all the damage, of course it's what we want. Speaking of which, we get some redundancy here with the impact triggers by having War Leader's Call, and we get to grow our creatures, which is super nice. And then there's another fun reprint from Foundations, but this is a 4-mana Heroic Reinforcements. You get to make 2 tokens, which means we get those triggers when they enter the battlefield. Those tokens have haste, and everything gets +1/+1. Actually, technically, until end of turn, creatures we control get +1/+1. So if we play something else alongside this, that would have haste as well. And, of course, we're going to be playing some Doll Maker Shop, because why not? It's another way to make tokens. So, yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Game should be very fast. We should probably steal some wins in matches we wouldn't normally think we'd get them, but we'll see. But if you do like this and you want to try it, y'all know the drill. At the end of the video, there'll be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, their channel sponsor, where we host all of our decks, so you can download them and play them on Arena too. And if you want to buy anything in paper or any sleeves or anything else that's just game related, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% on everything you put in your cart over at Tales of Adventure. All right, let's go hop in some games and see how fast we can rank up. I guess we'll keep this. We're only playing like 2 bivouacs, so if we draw them, that's just bad luck if we get them early. We'll see how this goes, though. Well, that's gonna be unfortunate for us. I mean, we could make some dudes we could chump block with, so, like, I don't know. We'll see. Yep, can't block. Opponent chose to do nothing there. They're probably just gonna kill Norrin, I think is what's gonna happen. Yep. That's what I assumed was the case. We didn't have much of another play there anyway, other than just play Impact Tremors. So I'm fine with that. Alright. Arabella, are you good enough here? Alright. I mean, hope they don't have Lightning Strike. Second Forge isn't great, but it's not the worst. Yeah, obviously we'll block this. Take 2. I mean, you know, under the circumstances, I feel like this could have been a much worse situation. So I'm not too upset as how things have progressed so far. And then we need to stack these with Animpakal on top. Alright, so we get a little bit of life back. That helps. Also, we have access to 6 mana, so if we can survive, we'll be able to unlock the other half of that and really do some stuff here. So why? I'm just going to take it. For some reason, they weren't willing to attack with the Lackey, but were with the other things, which made me feel like I could have blocked the 2-1, but I might have just been setting myself up there. I don't know. I might be overthinking it too. Okay, so here's another thing. We could attack with Bivouac, put the counters on Animpakal. Nah, we're not going to get too fancy here. Let's attack with Animpakal, Arabella, leave back a token, and we'll make another token. I think that's the play. And there's a chance the opponent might just block Arabella, and we can just play another one. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Let's put these token-making things on top. Get some triggers from the Tremors. Alright. That's all they're blocking with. I wonder if they have a way to give Krenko haste. I mean, I think I just do this anyway, right? If I play it, I have a... Yeah, let's just have an extra blocker. Just make sure we don't die. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, my plan there was going to be play Arabella, hit them down to 1, and then we just have blockers across the board. We literally would just block everything, because then no matter what, we get to attack with Bivouac, make a token, they die, right? No matter what they play. Or the other option is they don't do anything and they stay on defense with a couple of extra goblins, and then we just make our stuff giant and attack, right? We win that way. So we were good to go from either direction there. Okay, let's keep it. Obviously need to draw a third land at least, but in the meantime, we could have done a lot worse with an opener. Okay. I say we attack. If they want to block, we just let them block. Alright. Usually when you see this, it's only either soldiers or the Boros token Convoke deck. So that looks like what we're up against here. Alright, they didn't even sack it to make a bunch of 1/1s. That's good for us. Well, if they have a removal spell, we're going to see it here. I guess they don't. Alright, cool. Resolute Reinforcement. That makes sense. Little surprised that they didn't try to triple block Arabella. I mean, I would only be able to kill one of their creatures, and they would have stopped that shenanigans from going down. But now, I don't know. I mean, I was going to say, I guess they could have had the case would have made sense there. Oh, opponent, don't tap those. Don't. Oh. Yeah, the opponent's dead now. This is literally all it takes, though, if we hit our cards, you know? Like, sure, you got it. Plus, now, even if they get the recruiter, we're going to gain so much life, we don't even care. So, yeah, we go ahead and play this. And play this. And that's going to do it. Yep. I don't even know if we get to the attack step. Or to the damage step. But, yeah, I guess we do. They're at 1. Yep. Yep. That'll do it. Oh, I like that mix of cards, but... No, that's worse. Dang it. Alright, going to 5. Guess we gotta keep it. Alright, let's, Whew, boy. This is not pleasant. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Oh, and it's the one of just the 2 tap lands we have in the deck. That's hurtful. I mean, I guess on the plus side, it's good we got what we got against what appears to be a mono black deck. Oh, wait. Oh, please let us draw. Well, they probably have another cut down. I was going to say draw an untapped land, but... Alright. They don't have another cut down. That's good to know. That is important information. That is relevant to our interest. Unstoppable Slasher. You got it. Let's go here. Alright. The good news here, if they play the demon, we can keep making bodies to just throw in front of the slasher. So that's mostly okay. We can weather that storm for a little while. Wow, I don't even think I've ever seen anybody even cast that card. Yeah, sure, we'll lose half our life. That's fine. Let's go with this. And attack here. Alright. I mean, what's crazy is from 5 cards, like, if we get an untapped land, we are representing lethal. Which is insane, really. And a tiny bones. Well, now we're not, because they have a lot of blockers. Yeah, I'm just going to let that through. See what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into here. Well, of course, we drew that. Yeah, we kind of have to ping them down a little bit, right? Sounds good. Decline. We just want those to fight. All right. Come on, deck. We are so close right now. Skeleton. Oh, that pings us for 1? Oh, so now we have to... I wanted to let one of these through, but now we have to double block? That's funny. Can we kill them with this? Ping them for 2 is 10. Then we have 3 3s. So they block a 4. Yeah, that'll be lethal. All right, that still works out. Wow, crazy win. Crazy win. I did not think we even had a chance here. All right. I mean, take what we can get, you know? Yep. I will actually take that action. Yep. Cool. Actually, in hindsight, because they had pinged us down to 3, nah, we would have just died. Like, we didn't have it. If we were at 4, we could still take 2 and then go to 1. But being at 3, this puts us down to 1 and we lose half, so we die. So, yeah, almost messed us up, but we had the right card to still get out of trouble. All right, not bad. Not bad. We could live with this. So the hand kind of plays itself here. We survivor, they kill it or they don't. During their end step the next turn, hopefully, we get to play reinforcements into Anapakal into reinforcements. If nothing else pops up along the way. I have to say, though, it feels like I'm getting a lot of opponents that are waiting to start the game, like, right before the rope hits. Could just be coincidence with some of the opponents I've been playing, but I feel like I've been seeing it more than I should be. Lay down arms. We can accept that. Pass the turn. No point in playing Dollmaker Shop there because we don't have an attacker. If we did, I would have played it there if the creature would have lived, but it did not. Oh, that also says they don't have any instants. So how do we feel about this? I think I'm going to go with Dollmaker Shop here in case they're playing Day of Judgment. Not on my watch. Totally fine. Split up, so sure, that works. Now, this is where we will go with this. because we get to make a token. Now we Sunfall. Yep. Oh, another doll maker shop. I think we're still just doing this here. Just keep on keeping on. If they just have a bunch of removal, they have a bunch of removal. Yep. So be it. Impact Tremors, let's go here. 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 No attacks. No need to. Grelv's Hive. So that's what their ultimate plan is here, huh? Good to know. Okay, so I got to figure out the best way to go about this. Because we don't want to lose our land here necessarily. But if we attack, we get to make 2 things. Ping the opponent twice. Yeah, but then we can't activate our thing. I think we just activate. Or unlock, I should say. Yeah, that's fine. Our creatures, except for when we give them haste, doesn't really matter there. Works for us. Intriguing. Now we'll go here. And here. All right. So they're gaining 1, losing 2. Like, we're kind of okay with that exchange. Now it's just a matter of what is that last card in their hand. You know what? I'm not even going to use that yet. I should have used that before that attack step, but it's fine. Probably going to be another split up, destroy all tap creatures, if I were guessing. Nope, it's a lay down arms. Okay, fair enough. Sure. Ooh. Now, these would be tapped, mind you. But they would still matter. So it'd be gain 2, lose 4. Yeah, I think we just unlock this. And then just try to go big next turn. I mean, it won't really matter except for the 1/1 that's there already, but we'll see. Now they're just trading, gaining for the Impact Tremors or whatever. That's fine. We have enough life that this is survivable for a second. Norin. So now, am I supposed to... let's see. Creatures you control at base power are equal to the number of creatures you control. So I would need to do this first. Then activate this. Then try to put a token on it. That'll work. That can go in the yard. Then attack. Grow this guy. Oh, they had a knot on my watch. Are you serious? Alright. So it's basically just the all removal deck is all this was. And the worst part is we're still within range. That's the grossest part of this whole thing. Like, this is still achievable. Problem is, we do have to worry about dying to poison next turn, because we are at 6, so that's a real issue. Well... How do we go about this and not die? I think we pass. Actually, let's just do this. Well, that sucked. I mean, I guess I could attack, make a token. Yeah, alright. Because this isn't going to do anything anyway. Do I want to pick that up? I mean, I just hit them for 2 more. I guess we just want that out of the way at this point. Oh, no, I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, dang it. That sucked. I actually wanted to kill that 3/3. Ah, well. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, if they get a removal spell, we're just dead. If not, we have a chance at winning. But I'd assume they have one. They drew 2 extra cards here. And they can still draw an extra one to look for one. Okay. Still don't think we can win from here is the problem. Because they're going to gain 3 more. I would need something like another 1/1 that makes at least 1 more creature. Or actually, another Resolute Reinforcement might get us there. Because we need our creatures just be so big, you know? Oh, it's slightly too expensive. Ah. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. So they block, block, block. Take 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That would not kill them. Actually, they're at 19. If we do this, it's still just 2 more creatures, but it's 1 more attacker. No, because it's... Oh, the attacker... Yeah, alright. We gotta go for it. If they have the removal spell, we're dead anyway. Well, they can make another blocker anyway. So yeah, none of this really matters. We're just going through the motions for no reason. Yeah, opponent's got this. So all they have to do is make a 1/1 blocker, and they're good. Actually, or if we'd have got another War Leader's Call or something, too, so we could outpace the authority of the consoles. That would have been the other option. But because they have life gain on their Enduring Innocence, we can't win. We needed something cheap to play this turn. Like, we needed a... Like, literally, if we'd have had another Resolute Reinforcements, I think we could have gotten there, but... Oh, well. We're dead either way. Yeah, just block up and you win, opponent. And this is the difference. Had I been able to kill that 3/3 a while ago, that would have been it. Yeah. Yeah. There's really... Oh, wait. Which one is... This one is on here. We can keep them from gaining life, actually, by returning that. Oh, but then they won't take enough damage. How funny is that? Oh, that's so rough. All right, so we'll decline that one. So there's two creatures getting through that are 16 right now, but they would be 14. Okay, 14. They go to 3. They're going to be at 1. We could stack it to where our stuff would trigger first. Oh, no. Yeah, I think we just return that one. Nothing we can do. We're going to be 1 short. Yep. Oh, if one of these was a white land, we'd have been off to the races. Damn. Yeah, we've got a mulligan that one. Yeah, we're keeping this. I don't want to get rid of any of these spells here. I'm going to pay the price for that, I'm sure, for greed, but here we are. Beanstalk. Now, the good news is there is a realistic world where we can race that stuff and do okay. You do have to worry about brotherhoods and or temporary lockdown, so that's real. Silex. Damn, that's unfortunate. So now I have to decide, like, what do I feed them so they'll blow up the Silex, right? Though, if we do this, they have to do Silex big enough to get rid of the Beanstalk as well. So, as much as we're giving up damage, I will take that trade. And then maybe if we get lucky, we can drop Animal Call and Norin on the same turn. Cornucopia. Yep, here comes the life gain. And more Beanstalk action. Alright, so now I got to start figuring out how can we get the most out of this without overcommitting. I think it's just with this heroic reinforcement, right? So that's 2. They go to 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. Oh, they'll be at 1. Oh, yeah, then they have to blow that up. All right. Let's go for it. We don't quite kill them. They'll be at 1, I believe. But 'tis fine. Yep. I mean, we just basically forced their hand here. Now we could top deck a War Leader's Call or an Impact Tremors or whatever. Turns out they don't have double white, so we're not... Well, there's the other white. I was going to say, I would just jinx myself. I was about to say worried about a temporary lockdown, but they might actually have it. Oh, Smuggler Surprise. Uh-oh. Okay, gain life. Oh, is that it? Oh! How? How, Sway? How did we win this? Opponent just got greedy. Yeah, they should have blown that up. Wow, like, even if we don't play Animal Call, like, they block and then just take 5 anyway. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess they were so worried about losing their Beanstalks and just... But even then, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird situation. I mean, lucky, we'll take it, but sometimes greed isn't always good. Yeah, we'll keep this. I mean, this is more than functional. Would have been nutso if we were on the play, but, you know, take what we can get. Oh, looks like dead survivor? No, I thought there was a pause there. I thought maybe they were going to shock it or something. Lightning strike for our troubles? Nope, but there is a manifold mouse. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this in there. seriously doubt they're going to trade for the mouse. I mean, there's some crazy situations where they might, but I doubted it. All right. Here comes a badass double striking mouse. I mean, I guess I just block, and if they have the rage, they have a rage. You just let them, you know? Here it comes. Oh, they didn't. Okay. I mean, we only stop 1 damage because it still has trample, but... that's not going to cut it. Wish you were an untap land. Alright. Move that. In the turn. I mean, is this one of those situations where, let's see, opponents at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, that's gonna suck. Can't really punch through too easy now. Ah, and they had the rage. Yeah, we might just be dead here, y'all. We needed some of our damage and or pump enchantments, and we got neither. So we're going to go all the way down to 7 here. Or an Arabella also helps in these fights, obviously. Alright. We got 4 mana, but I don't think it's enough to do anything. Trying to think what this looks like. And now, this does give trample as well, doesn't it? Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so what's the best we could do? We could play Anipakal attack, make 2 things. That's not nearly enough. We could play this, make 2 bodies. These get pumped, so this at least can attack. But then we still likely die, right? Because then they both have trample. Trying to see if there's a world where we just don't get eaten alive, but I think we're dead, right? Because that's 6, no matter what. This is going to be another 4, 10. The only way we're not dead is if they only have lands in hand. I mean, we got to try, but it's literally the only way. And I guess I'll attack with one of these just to make a couple of tokens, put counters on Anipakal. Just trying to figure out some world where we're just not dead. But literally, if they have anything that's not land, we die, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess it could be another creature, but generally speaking, it's going to be rough. Yeah, now they both have double strike. Alright, we're dead. Man, didn't get any of our enchantments there. It is amazing how good War Leader's Call is in this deck, though. There's a lot of times where you're just like, man, if I could just draw War Leader's Call. Alright, we're going to go here. And the question is, do we get batted? Nope, it will not be a bat at this time. So, what is our next option? I think... Well, we're going to attack anyway. I'm just trying to decide if it's better to play Impact Tremors now. Yeah, let's go for it. And then try to sneak through War Leader's Call, I think. Unless we get, like, maybe reinforcements, then I'll just play Norin reinforce during their end step and then play War Leader's Call, probably. Oh, that is awful for us. That was the worst case scenario. So we're losing the War Leader's Call. Because they'll just kill our Crawling Chorus and then attack. We need some token makers ASAP, or this is going to fall apart. I mean, we got to block. Okay, they didn't have the removal card, so that's good. I mean, better than expected. Come on. Reinforcements would be the best card, I think, to draw here. Likeness Looter. Okay. Well, alright. You're not an awful card to have. Let's play this. Get some damage in. Might as well attack for 2, because this ain't blocking. Play another one and get 2 damage in. Alright. I mean, this did not proceed the way I thought it was going to. Let's get our 4 mana reinforcements. Try to end the game next turn. They're not even attacking. Ooh, I feel like we got away with one there. So now this is kind of ideal situation because this is exactly why we want to play Norn, right? So we get to hit them for 2. Oh, Arabella, they don't like that. We got a reader. What are we doing here? I assume they had something, because it was very weird that they didn't attack and didn't cast anything. The opponent's giving this a long think. I wonder if it's just like cut down or something. No, because they're checking our enchantments too. Though they could just be reading them to double check. I don't know. We'll see. They're about to make an action, I hope. Oh, you know what else? Arabella's an artifact, so they might have Go for the Throat and can't kill her. That might be the issue. Okay, well, we're going to attack. Or at least try to. No, don't kill our crawling chorus. We want to attack so we could replay it once. Oh, that sucks. That's super good for them. Alright, I guess we're just attacking then. Sweet. We will take the action to pick that up. We'll replay it. Hit them for 2, put them at 3. Alright. That's what all that thinking was about. Like, you don't get to see this played too often. And they did have a card to exile. Tough. So I think they were checking the cost and deciding what permanents they wanted to get rid of. But well done on their part, honestly. Well, now we're not too concerned, because Glissa can only get rid of 1 enchantment. But if they don't attack, if we get anything with... Well, no, because they still have 3 blockers. Well, but we could pick up Norn and replay it. So yeah, so if we get anything that costs 1, 2, or 3, we're still good here. Actually, if we get anything, right? Anything that even costs 4, then it makes 2 tokens. So that's fine. Well, that works too. Ping, ping. And, let's attack first. In case there's something crazy, maybe we get to pick up Norn and then we could cast the other Norn as well. I'm pretty sure we're safe, but I just want to make sure before we lose a Norn, if we don't have to, you know? All right. Sure. We will... This one is on which one? That one's here on Norn. That one's on the middle one. That one's on the far one. All right, so we will decline that one. Not that it matters. And then this is on... All right, so this is on the Norn itself, so we will take that action. All right, and then decline, and those can trade. All right, so now we have 2 shots where we could replay. So now we should be okay, because even if they have a way to get rid of a thing or shoot something, we should have no problems here. And like I said, realistically, I probably could have done it beforehand anyway. I'm just taking the safest possible route, because if they spent any mana or did anything here, then we'd have coasts clear, you know. But yeah, I think we're good anyway. Because the only combination of stuff could have been like 2 things that destroy artifacts or enchantments, maybe. That would have been bad. Because they did have 2 green open with a blue and a way to draw a card. But now that I think about it, I think the stuff that costs 1 is sorcery speed. So yeah, we were fine. Oh, the opponent wants to rope now, because they see what's coming. With good old Norn. Yep. Hey, love getting there against the Squirming Emergence decks, though. I ain't mad about this at all. And that's gonna do it. Ping, ping. Nice. Okay, let's try to make this work. What are the odds we can draw an untapped white source? That might be pretty cool. Hey, alright. And then one of our 3 mana cards next turn would be great. We'll just be right on time. Or another Crawling Chorus. I would take one of those here with our Impact Tremors. Arabella, you're not bad. See what the opponent wants to do here. I'm attacking first here. Let them pick and choose what to kill. Maybe Arabella gets to live. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. Sure, why not? You might get bigger one day. Alright. This is where we need War Leader's Call. We need Anima Call. We need something. I would take either of our reinforcements. Would be good. Hey, there we go. We'll take that. The opponent's at 6, so now we have more outs. Reinforcements is an out. War Leader's Call is an out. Anima Call almost gets us there, not quite. No, Anima Call does get us there, actually. Okay, this might as well. Going and attacking. So Survivor dies. Man, the reinforcements in this deck are really good. Yeah, you did. Pass a turn. So now, even if they sweep the board, we win, right? Because we just ping them for 2 and attack for 2. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, so this deck is kind of wild, honestly. It does more than the sum of its parts looks like it will. The thing, though, obviously, you do have to dodge things like temporary lockdown, right? We know that's a problem. But we do have things that do survive that, right? Anima Call, War Leader's Call. We can just play a reinforcements after the fact, get them, right? So that's a thing. You just have to be careful the order you play everything. And I think in the video you saw me mess up a couple times with Norn. So gotta be real careful on highlighting which thing is protected by Norn, which is not. And don't forget that you need mana in your hand to play your cards. But overall, this actually works. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, I wanted to talk to you about some cards I did consider. And I made some notes here from things. But Caretaker's Talent. I know a bunch of people are going to say, why aren't you playing that here? In many of the games we either have situations where we don't have a token, or we just don't have the mana. Like, we don't want to take that turn off to not get the impact, right? And a Caretaker's Talent sitting on the battlefield isn't as good as an Impact Tremor sitting there, or War Leader's Call sitting there. Like, we can literally win the game because these cards exist, right? Caretaker's Talent kind of just buys into the long game, which we're not trying to play the long game. Our long game play is Porcelain Gallery because we hope to never get there, right? But if we do, fine. You know, it is what it is. Urabrass Forge. That's another one I considered. And I think if you don't own some of these other cards, that is actually worth playing. I considered it, but I ended up going away from it. I tried it for a few games, just testing, and it was fine. But I kept coming back to, yeah, but it does take a while to do what it does. However, it does get to trigger Impact Tremors and War Leader's Call every single time. But I was already kind of getting heavy on the 3 and 4 slot, and I didn't really want to be there, so that's also why I didn't make the cut. As far as 1-mana creatures, I also tried Kellen. The new Kellen. I was going to say the red Kellen, but there's 2 red Kellens in Standard right now. This guy. The issue I had here is we almost never spent the mana to activate Kellen. I think maybe once or twice I did it, and I got to exile a card, but the way things work, there's a lot of times we want to play stuff pre-combat anyway, right? We want to play Anima Call, so we get the triggers, or War Leader's Call, so our team's bigger. So you're not often just sitting with mana open to use on Kellen. So I decided to just go with the Veteran instead because it lets us at least deal with graveyard decks, and Norn obviously because of the combo-y potential that we have. And Crawling Chorus, obviously because it makes a token and we can keep attacking. So yeah, those were the 3 main cards that I'm sure people are going to say, why aren't you playing these? Why didn't you test these out? Like, I totally tried them, did not want them. Now, that being said, like all builds, I tell people all the time, nothing any of us creators say or do is the gospel, if you will. Like, if you want to play other cards because you like them better, go for it. If you want to change up the deck and play it in a different style that you prefer, go for it. But if you want this one, this is what's going to be available. 4 Crawling Chorus, 3 Veteran Survivor, 3 Norn Swift Survivalists, 4 Resolute Reinforcement, 4 Impact Tremor, 3 Arabella Abandoned Doll, 4 Anima Call, 4 War Leader's Call, 4 Heroic Reinforcements, 3 Dollmaker Shop, 8 Plains, 6 Mountains, 4 Battlefield Forge, 4 Inspiring Vantage, 2 Restless Bivouacs. I will say this on the Restless Bivouacs, though. It's worth considering if you want to just cut them entirely, because we're trying to go so fast that sometimes having a Restless Bivouac tapped on turn 3 does suck, but we only have 2 of them, and they can still trigger Dollmaker Shop and Anima Call and whatever, so something to keep in mind. You just got to decide if it's worth it for you or not. But yeah, we're still exploring a lot of stuff in Foundations, and if you want to play a theme deck, we actually played Vampires that were really good, played by Fire Shoes, who won a qualifier with them, so you should check that video out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.